Hey guys, I'm Watch4 here, back with a review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Topspin. He is the Blue Wrecker, and honestly, I think that this is one of my personal favourite Deluxes. The overall look of the vehicle mode is just fantastic. I mean, let's take the mech tech off for a second, because the mech tech doesn't really add much to the vehicle mode, but it is a nice little mech tech. Just look at the vehicle mode. It's just got so much really nice detail with a nice silver paint apps. He's got all the nice sponsor logos. He's number 48. He's got the Sprint logos and all that stuff, and he's got all these guns. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I really like the look of this vehicle mode. Topspin is personally my favourite wrecker. I love the look of him. I love the character design, and I think the vehicle mode is just awesome. As for these little weapons, they do just peg on. They've got little mech tech ports. You can remove them all if you like. And just kind of have him as the standard NASCAR. But even then, he still looks pretty brutal. He just looks absolutely fantastic. And for those worrying about the size of this figure, he is a fairly decent size. I mean, let me just quickly compare him with a figure that you've probably all got now. Sorry, this is unprofessional. Here he is with turbo tracks. So you can see that Topspin, he's not that small. He's one of the bigger Dark of the Moon figures, because his mech tech is fairly small. So he's a nice little size Dark of the Moon figure. Definitely a very nice looking vehicle mode. And he's got two sets of weapons each. He's got two of these big ones, then he's got two little ones like that. So yeah, I just like to have the big ones kind of pegged onto the side. I think these look the best on the side, and then you can have the little ones on the top. That's how I like that. So he's just loaded with mech tech ports. He's got loads. I mean, he's got 4 just there. He's got another one here for the actual mech tech weapon. So he's got a lot of mech tech ports, which is very nice. But overall, a fantastic looking vehicle mode. I really like it. It's a nice size. It's got a ton of detail on him. No obvious robot parts underneath. So it is a very nice vehicle mode. Definitely well designed. Anyway, let's get him transformed. So to transform Topspin, what we're going to do, you can do it with the weapons on, but I'm going to remove them because I don't want to get them in the way. So let's just take the weapons off. And the transformation is a lot of fun. It does bear a slight resemblance due to the transformation of the legs to animated lockdown. Anyway, we're going to rotate these legs down. These are going to be his legs. Unpeg the side of the car, like that. I'm going to take this piece here, we're going to lift this up as high as it will go. Then flip that piece underneath, like that. Then we're going to rotate these down a little bit. We're going to just kind of extend them first. Then these pieces will just kind of fold like that. And that's how it resembles animated lockdown. If you got the figure, you'll know why. I'm going to rotate this up, fold down the feet, then that'll just peg in nicely. Do the same again. Rotate this down, kind of extend that, fold that around, like so. Rotate this up, fold out the feet, and just peg that in. And you can see that the legs are very Prime-esque. They look a lot like Optimus Prime. You actually want to take these pieces, and these will just push in, and that'll just peg together nicely, like that. Then I'm going to rotate around at the waist, like that. And then you have his waist facing the right way around. Like that, and you just got to kind of angle him correctly to stand up. But he does stand up really nicely, so that's a plus. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we are going to come around here. In fact, no we're not. We're going to come around here actually, and split this back section, like that. Split this, fold it out to the side. You can fold these pieces underneath like that if you like. Then what we're going to do, kind of get these out of the way a little bit and rotate these arms out and round like that. You can rotate them. Now we rotate them out. You can see that the little exhaust kind of move as well. Rotate them out and rotate them around like that, and it's kind of fiddly. They have the arms. Then as for this piece at the back, we're going to slide this down. That'll just all slide down nicely. Take the head, pull it forward, and it does actually have a little peg, so it will peg in. Take these, angle them down, just like so. You can really do whatever you want with these little pieces. I'll show you more places to angle them, and when we actually get to robot mode properly. And, you know, these arms are just kind of a little bit fiddly to try and get into place. But once you do, they have topspin in robot mode. And as you can see, just a very, very nice looking robot mode. Definitely the best looking robot I've seen out of the Dark of the Moon line. I just really, really like the overall aesthetic of this guy. I really do like the kind of the NASCAR fan head sculpt with the mullet and all that stuff. A little bit stereotypical, but hey, I don't care. It's just, I really, really like the look of this figure. You know, is one of the best that I've actually handled out of the Dark of the Moon line. For Deluxes anyway. I mean, Shockwave is just the awesomest of the Dark of the Moon figures, but you know, overall just a fantastic looking little figure. As for the little weapons, you can really do what you want with them. As for the little ones, I just kind of peg them out of the way. Oops, it's kind of awkward to get them pegged in, but I just like to peg them onto the back here, like that. I mean, it just keeps them out of the way. Because the little ones, you don't really use them in the robot mode. You can't use all the weapons at the same time, which is kind of unfortunate, because the mech tech, you know, I like it, but it doesn't really suit this robot. I mean, it kind of does. I'm not too sure how I like the look of it on his arm. But you can take these other guns, you can peg it in there. Or you can peg the other one onto this arm with the mech tech. No, when you take the mech tech off, you can plug it on there, so it's really what you want to do with it, really. I don't know what you can do with this. I mean, you can plug it on there, but it'll kind of look awkward, dangling down there. So, yeah, we'll just leave it off to the side. But overall, just a fantastic looking robot. Overall, I really, really like the design on this guy. You know, he's got a bit of back kibble, but I suppose it is kind of like a weapons pack, because you can do a few different things with it. You can kind of bring it up, and kind of have it like that if you like. Or what I sometimes like to do, you know, that it's on a ball joint and it's prone to coming off. But you can rotate them like that. Kind of rotate them down. Oh, for God's sake. These ball joints suck, by the way. This is my only drawback to the figure. These ball joints on here are just terrible. They don't like to stay on. But you can, and there we go again. I mean, seriously. But you can angle them down like that, and it does look kind of neat like that. I don't know if you can actually see it properly. You can have it like that, so it's just kind of got these pieces sticking up. I do kind of like the look of that, so, you know, it's really up to your own interpretation of the figure. You can do what you like with it, but I like to have it like that. It looks kind of cool. But, you know, overall, just a fantastic looking figure overall. I'm going to get a really quick close-up of the head sculpt. So there you can see, oh, crap, his head sculpt. You can see that he's got the mullet, and he's got a few little silver paint taps on his face, and he's got some nice blue light piping, but not really as well painted as Roadbuster. So that is about it for Topspin in robot mode. So let's get him transformed back to his vehicle mode, which is a little bit fiddly at times, but you know, you get the hang of it. Anyway, we're going to remove all of his weapons up here. Get these off, because these are going to be in the wrong place in vehicle mode. Not going to look right. Oh, these ball joints suck. Yeah, once we've done that, I have to start up here first. We're going to rotate these up. If that actually wants to move. Rotate that up. I'm going to peg. Oh my goodness. I don't know if any other people have had problems with the ball joints as much as I have, but yeah, let me know. Anyway, peg these together. Like that. Really just like some pegging together. Anyway, once we've done that, I'm going to leave that like that for a second actually. I'm going to rotate these arms up. I'm going to push the head back, rotate the arms up, like that. And you got to make sure that this little gold piece is facing that way. Do the same again, rotate the arm up, and rotate it so that gold piece is facing this way, like that. And then this will kind of sit there, like that. Then we're going to kind of angle that a bit so we can rotate these legs, and the arms kind of come out. kind of, I mean, the arms don't actually peg in, they just kind of rest there, so it's kind of fiddly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate these pieces out, flip up the feet, like that, so that's like that. Same again, rotate this piece out, flip up the feet, like so. Then we are going to split this section here, rotate this up, and rotate this front piece up, like that, and then these are going to peg in, kind of angle in like that. And then just kind of rest that there a second. Do the same again on this side, rotate this around, peg that in, like so. And then, before we do that, we're going to grab this section, or try to, flip out that piece. Then we're just going to try and get everything angled together. And the transformation is, obviously, as I said, quite fiddly. Back to vehicle mode. Try and get everything pegged together. Come on. There we go. You have to make sure that you get these front pieces in line first. Then it makes it much easier. And there is Topspin just about back in vehicle mode. Obviously you can just add the weapons like that. Yeah, just get them all pegged on there like that. And there is Topspin back and armed up. You can put the mech tech on if you like. There he is back in his vehicle mode. Overall, I think this is a fantastic deluxe figure. It's definitely a highly recommended guy. You know, I mean, once you get one wrecker, then you've got to get them all, really. I mean, you can't have one wrecker without the others. So, but out of the three, I think this is probably the best, aesthetically. Until we actually see it Leadfoot, this is the best. So, yeah. Anyway, there he is. Dark of the Moon Deluxe Topspin.